So it's day one of my cut. First thing I have to do is address my hair. I'm just going to do more neat movement. So neat is, I'm not going to go into too much the detail. It's where you basically do more movement and more activity to help burn more calories. So today I'm going to mow the lawn at my parents'. I'm also going to do a bit of gardening. I'm going to go and do, in addition to that, a HIIT run session this morning. It'll be the first one in ages, so I'm going to struggle. I'm going to be breathing out my arse. It's the 1st of September. It's my dad's birthday next week. It's exactly a week ago. His funeral was. So it's been a tough couple of months. But new chapter, fresh start and all that. And I have got the plan to compete. So here's my diary. And most days I'm going to be doing little video clips, just highlighting what I'm doing. So today, introducing more daily activity, no brainer. More walking, more movement. Also, giving the alcohol a goodbye. Drank a bit too much the last few weeks, I'm not gonna lie. And with exceptions to, ironically, going out tomorrow night. I haven't seen one of my closest friends for a while, so I'll just have 2 drinks and that's it. But to counteract the intake there, I'll simply do more activity this weekend. I'm working this weekend with a new shop launch in Redditch with UB40, so that's exciting. So I'll be on my feet all day for that. In terms of nutrition, I'm going to be going into a simplistic approach, nothing too fancy. Basically 2 days a week I'm going to have a high carb, high protein refeed day, 4 or 5 meals, and then the rest of the week I'm going to probably stick to 2 MAD, which is 2 meals a day, high protein, very low minimal carbs, and that works really well for me. I'm 37, I know I don't look it, I identify as 25-year-old, but I just find it's an easier diet approach as I've got older. As we get older, our bodies change, and I'm dumbfounded that I see people in their 40s and 50s doing diet strategies that are perfect for young athletes, and then I see young people who need the extra energy eating like they're a frail 60-year-old, 70-year-old. So yeah. Anyway, here's the journey. Today I weighed in at 102.5 kilos. So the goal by this time next week is to be around the late 90s. What I'm expecting to drop initially is a lot of water weight. We've cutting out the alcohol. We've put my liver on a massive detox from after Saturday's few drinks. After a week, I will see some changes. Definitely within the next few weeks, I will see some drastic changes as I build my fitness back up. And by the end of September, I want to be doing 3 HIIT sessions a week, and be really back into daily movement and activity. The problem is with doing too much HIIT too soon. I always find as I get older, my joints can't take it. So hence the 3 times a week, but I'm going to build up to 3 times a week. So again, this is my log for competing, hopefully at the end of 2023. And if not, I can always do 2024 calendar. This year's been a tough one, as many people know. Basically, my mum and I shared the responsibility in caring for my dad, as he was unfortunately fading away as a result of terminal cancer. So it just wiped the floor with both of us, and yeah, it was really tough, and yeah, having to say goodbye to someone that you really care about and put an end to treatment because you know you're only gonna keep them alive for your own selfish wants and needs. It was really tough, and it just wiped the floor with me. So unfortunately, I had a few comments in recent months about, again, putting weight on and stuff, and oh, you're supposed to be a PT and all this. And it's like, you don't even know what's going on in my life. You have no fucking clue. And that's the problem in society. That's the problem with the world that we live in. We just judge people based on how they look, and we don't even know what's going on in here. You have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. So this isn't a blow up, fuck you sort of transformation. Excuse the French. I know I'm swearing. It's not, this video's probably not for the faint-hearted or the snowflakes in society, so excuse me. But the harsh realities and the truth is, even the toughest of us can take a mental battering at times. So I wanted to compete again this year. I had the whole plan of this year. I was really getting into it, but my family came first. My dad, my mum, my brother, they came first above everything. It's why I made a lot of changes in business. It's why I've made a lot of changes personally, so both personally and professionally. And it's why I'm on a new journey now. So I not just want to do the whole men's physique competing thing, I also want to pursue other career opportunities. I want to look at doing more of acting, and I've got different business interests and ideas for the future. Got plans with charity, and got plans with doing fitness competitions as much as physique comps. But yeah, to say that the rug got pulled beneath my feet, well, that's a very light, approach to what I experienced. There's just nothing harder than watching someone you care for fade away from cancer. It's just horrific. It's horrible. My dad died on the 1st of August, and unfortunately a friend of mine who was one of my, we did business for 10 years. I found out yesterday on Facebook he died just similar to my dad. And it's just, and my mum went to another funeral just yesterday. So cancer's a bitch. It's just been a really tough couple of months. But I just feel that now's the time to give myself a kick up the arse. I'm trademarked as the transformation guru here in the UK. As many people know, I competed in Los Angeles in 2018. I opened up a shop in 2019. I put a lot of money in. Then obviously Boris and chums decided to close down the country and wipe the floor with a lot of people. I had to close my gym down temporarily. I had to liquidate one of my shops. I then opened another shop that same year, and then I got forced to close down by the police and district council on the first day of the second lockdown. So I had to liquidate that business, that shop, because I couldn't trade. And yes, I did a lot with gym equipment, but it was just a nightmare with the shops and retail. I opened and closed 2 shops within a year. Whilst licking my wounds as well, because I'd lost 4 people in the previous 18 months in that period. So it's just been a roller coaster of emotions, and it's been a very stressful couple of years. And it's hard when you're self-employed, because you don't earn, you don't get paid, and you've got to put the hours in. So it's just a juggle of emotions, responsibilities, but I've just got this like deep rooted work ethic that I'll just never quit, and I'll just always pick myself back up, dust myself down, and just get on. So unfortunately, shit does happen. Life can beat you up at times, but it's how you pick yourself back up and get back on that matters, and that's what makes your character. So there we are. That's going to be the longest rant in my transformation videos, but here I am speaking to you all 1st of September 2023, back on track, back into the swing of things, and yeah, be the role model that I set out to be many years ago, pre C19. I was way away with the fairies. I got a bit too hyped up in myself with the whole Los Angeles physique competing side of things. I did the Arnold back in 2021 as well in Birmingham. But yeah, I'm a bit more grounded now, and I feel it's just finding a balance in life, which is really important. So if you're following this journey, thank you for your support, and yeah, if you need any help, you know where I am. And I'm just going to be giving loads of free content away from now on, all over the internet, on my YouTube, on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Gavin Townsend Fitness. I've got a TikTok as well. I'm just going to be putting loads and loads of content up for free. I've been in the fitness industry for half of my life. I'm 38 this year. I started in the fitness industry when I was 18. So 20 years grafting away, helping people. I've helped a lot of people. But I always live by the attitude that people need to help themselves and want to help themselves as well. So if you're of that mindset where it's like you're hitting a brick wall, you finally just need to cut the crap, accept that what you're doing is not working, go a different route. I look at things from a holistic perspective. I don't just look at strength training or cardiovascular training. I look at digestive system, hydration, eating your greens and pH levels, identifying with the likes of rest, recovery, getting a balance, articulating your workout and nutrition strategy for your age, for your sport, for the specific goals that you've got. One plan doesn't suit all, and got a lot of good connections in this industry as well. So even with the likes of DNA testing and even more in-depth testing. I once spent a weekend chatting to the guy who did all the electrodes and strength conditioning with the likes of Usain Bolt and Gerard Butler for 300. I have friends who train top athletes, so I'm always learning from these people and top coaches. So there we go, rant over, transformation starting. Stay one, so stay tuned.